Billy Flynn ex-Chad, Days shocked Days fans when he announced that he left the show and joined The Young and the Restless. Flynn appeared on the show for over 10 years, so it was a major shock when he decided to leave the role. The actor talked about why he left Days to join Y&R. Billy Flynn felt like it was time to say goodbye to his role on Days and try something new. He was ready for new challenges. After 10 years, he did everything he could with the character of Chad DiMera. The actor wanted it clear that his departure wasn't due to money. He wanted to enjoy the role he was playing. Flynn also felt it was time to work with a new cast. Working with a new cast would give him an opportunity to learn more about acting. Josh Griffith, head writer for The Young and the Restless, reached out to Flynn after he decided to leave the show. It felt like fate for Flynn because he needed a change. Leaving a place he called home was a gamble, but he agreed to take a chance. He talked to his wife, actress Gina Comparetto, and she was okay with him leaving Days. The actor is happy about his decision to join Y&R. Flynn got a crash course in acting when he arrived on the new set. His first scenes were with Eric Braeden, Victor. He enjoyed working with Braeden. The actors got along very well. According to Flynn, Eric Braeden was nice to him. He felt like Braeden welcomed him to the show. Flynn enjoyed his first day on the set. There are rumors about the character he's playing on the soap. One of the characters he's rumored to be is Kane Ashby. If the rumors of him playing Kane are true, it wouldn't be the first time Flynn took over a role from another actor. As Days fans know, he didn't originate the role of Chad. He took over the role from Casey Diedrich in 2014. Another character Flynn is rumored to be playing is the much-talked-about Aristotle Dumas. Based on theories, it's likely that Flynn is playing the mysterious Aristotle Dumas. The actor hasn't confirmed or denied who he's playing. Billy Flynn hopes the fans give his character a chance. Flynn is giving the new character his all. He wants everyone to be kind while he makes the transition to the new soap. Flynn will be doing double duty because he will be on both shows. His episodes on Days will air throughout 2026 since the Peacock soap opera tapes months in advance. Billy Flynn's episodes on Y&R start on June 16. For now, fans get to enjoy the actor on both soap operas until his character leaves Days. Are you looking forward to Billy Flynn's new role on Y&R? Billy Flynn reveals why he left Days of Our Lives for The Young and the Restless. A creative 1,500-word piece. When it comes to soap operas, few names have commanded the kind of respect and intrigue as Billy Flynn. Known for his masterful portrayal of Chad DiMera on NBC's Days of Our Lives duel, Flynn captivated fans for nearly a decade with his layered performance, emotional vulnerability, and that signature DiMera intensity. So when news broke that Flynn would be leaving Duel and jumping ship to CBS's The Young and the Restless Y&R, it sent shockwaves through the daytime community. Now, for the first time, Flynn is opening up about the real reasons behind his departure, what lured him to Genoa City, and how this career-defining move may change the trajectory of his life and daytime television forever. A legacy left behind. I didn't make the decision lightly, Flynn says, seated in a sun-drenched cafe in Studio City, his voice calm but tinged with emotion. Days gave me everything. It gave me purpose during a time when I needed it most. It gave me a family. Chad DiMera will always be a part of me. Flynn joined Duel in 2014, stepping into the role of Chad with a quiet confidence that quickly earned him legions of fans. Over the years, Chad became a linchpin character in some of the soap's most dramatic and tender storylines, including his volatile romance with Abigail Devereaux, corporate battles over DiMera Enterprises, and emotional struggles with mental health. There was a period where I felt like Chad was evolving with me, Flynn explains. The writers trusted me. They let me bring my own scars, my own truth, into the performance. But as time went on, Flynn began to feel the stirrings of creative restlessness. I think every actor, at some point, starts asking, is there something more? Something I haven't tried yet. That voice just kept getting louder. The call from Genoa City. In late 2024, Flynn received an unexpected call, not from a casting agent, but from Y&R executive producer and head writer Josh Griffith himself. I thought it was a prank, Flynn laughs. Josh got on the phone and said, Billy, we have something for you, something new, something bold. The pitch was simple but electrifying. Flynn would play a new character, one that wasn't just a romantic lead or a tortured soul, but a disruptor. Someone whose arrival would tilt the scales of power in Genoa City. Someone connected to an established family, with secrets, ambition, and a dangerous charm. I was hooked, Flynn admits. They weren't just offering me a job. They were offering me a challenge. Enter Holden Reeve. Flynn's Y&R debut was announced in early 2025, and fans learned he would be portraying Holden Reeve, a mysterious tech mogul with ties to Newman Media and a dark past buried deep within the Midwest. Holden is not your typical soap character. He's equal parts charming and calculating, a visionary entrepreneur who's just as comfortable behind a computer screen as he is manipulating boardroom dynamics. And, in true Y&R fashion, he's hiding a familial connection that could blow open decades of Newman-Abbott rivalry. Holden is like the love child of Victor Newman and Patrick Bateman, minus the murder, Flynn jokes. He's intense, calculated, but also broken in a way that makes you want to fix him. Fans got their first glimpse of Holden in a dramatic entrance at Society, where he locked eyes with Sally Spectra, and ignited instant sparks. From that very first scene, we knew we had something special, says Courtney Hope, who plays Sally. Billy brought this electric unpredictability. You don't know whether to fall in love with Holden, or run. Leaving Duel, a bittersweet goodbye. While the move to Y&R has been filled with excitement, Flynn doesn't shy away from the emotional weight of leaving Salem behind. I had to grieve Chad, he says quietly. That's not just a character. That's a part of my identity for 10 years. His final scenes on Duel, which aired just weeks before his Y&R debut, were met with an outpouring of love from fans. In one particularly poignant moment, Chad visited Abigail's grave, finally allowing himself the kind of vulnerable goodbye that had eluded him for seasons. It felt like closure, Flynn says. Not just for Chad, but for me too. But he also hints that the door isn't permanently closed. Never say never. In soaps, no one's ever really gone, not even when they're buried 6 feet under. A new energy on set. The move to Y&R has invigorated Flynn in ways he didn't expect. He speaks glowingly of the cast, particularly Eric Braeden, Victor Newman, Amelia Heinel, Victoria, and Bryden James Devon, with whom he's been sharing most of his scenes. Eric Braeden is a force, Flynn says. When he walks onto the set, you feel the weight of television history. But he's also so generous. We had this great moment where he pulled me aside and said, "Make it yours. Don't mimic. Don't play it safe." That stuck with me. Behind the scenes, Flynn is also stepping into a new role, creative collaborator. He's been invited into early story meetings, offering feedback on how Holden's journey could evolve. It's rare in daytime to be given that kind of voice, he says. It tells me they trust me. And I don't take that lightly. What comes next? So what's next for Billy Flynn, and for Holden Reeve? Without giving away spoilers, Flynn hints that a massive storyline is coming by late summer 2025. There's going to be a betrayal that redefines Genoa City's power structure, he teases. And Holden is right in the middle of it. There's also a brewing love triangle, or possibly quadrangle, involving Sally, Adam Newman, and an as yet unrevealed blast from Holden's past. We're going to explore obsession, ambition, and redemption, Flynn says. Holden is not a villain, but he's not a hero either. He's someone who's survived pain by controlling everything around him. What happens when that control slips? A message to the fans. Before ending our conversation, Flynn wants to speak directly to the fans who have followed him across networks, storylines, and characters. I just want to say thank you, he says. You've supported me through every version of Chad, and now, you're giving Holden a chance. That means the world to me. He smiles, pausing for a moment as a waitress drops off his coffee. This is a new chapter. Not just for me as an actor, but as a person. And I'm ready. As Billy Flynn closes the door on one iconic soap role and steps boldly into another, one thing is clear, he's not done shaking up daytime. And if Holden Reeve is even half as compelling as Chad DiMera, Genoa City better buckle up, because Billy Flynn is just getting started. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.